into this. And yes, no, we're starting a new one. He's active. I'm kind of sick. So, you might notice in my voice, I kind of sound sick right now. I don't even know if I am, because we kind of had some problems with the thermometer this morning, so.
I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one.
Really?
If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
Whoa. You know, it's still Black History Month, so, you know, we're just gonna... No, we're white. We have to go white. So... I don't want to go skin tone 3, but I don't want to go skin tone 4. I'll go skin tone. So, I've done my player multiple times, and I've always chosen this one. It isn't because... That's literally my hairstyle, I'm not gonna lie, so... we're just gonna make me. No. Is that dirty blonde? Wow. Alright. Mine's a dirty blonde, so light blonde. Alright, that's better. I want a beard. If I had a beard, I'd like to have like a simple mustache. So come on, no. Let's go for the chin strap. How about that? Alright, so that's not gonna be his eyebrows. So it's gonna not the base eyebrows. So we're gonna do like we have for my eyebrows. They're like straight and then an angle, like it's. I don't know what angle it is, but it's like an obtuse angle, like an upside down obtuse angle on both of them. Rounded, high arc. Can you stop turning your head? That's better. Eyebrow color. Blonde. No, that looks bad. Light blonde, dirty. Oh, but you have dirty blonde on there. Okay. My eye color is not blue, it's light brown. Just gonna nose shape. I don't care about this. Hold on. Skin hair color blonde, red, light brown, light blonde, brown, black. Why do y'all not have dirty blonde? Like y'all are weird. Alright, my hometown is Benton. I'm just kidding, bro. I was there before. I used to go there. I don't even know. It don't matter. Math this, I don't care. I am right-handed. So yes, I want to continue.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates. It wouldn't be possible.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without
What's the voice too?
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
No.
It's because of...
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom.
Gotcha,
Never
man.
forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're going to be signing?
LSU.
Why I'm hiding in here.
If I don't get an LSU, I'm gonna go to,
I'm always here.
I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go to Alabama. I'm not gonna be playing with some rednecks.
Thanks, man.
Well, not everybody from
Actually,
Alabama is from
I've been meaning to
Alabama.
run into you. Hello? Hello?
Alright, I don't know which team I'm gonna go for. It's Clemson, Auburn, Oregon probably, Texas Tech maybe. But you know what? LSU. And you know, I'm gonna be talking a lot throughout this whole thing because my career does not really matter. Like the dialogue isn't really that important. But it's another way around for NBA. I'm just gonna put it there.
Star starting quarterback out. They're
I don't care.
who's never taken a snap in college, not one.
Look, their game plan
I've taken a snap in college. I've done this game with a bunch of times. With Isaiah.
And that's what's gonna keep them in this game.
Wait, did I forgot to do my name.
Who can't get through any of these things? Don't you think that's a little harsh, mate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right
I
there.
forgot to do my name.
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
You mean Joe Burrow, not Marcus Washington? Get it right.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. There's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
Looks like, you know, I'm gonna call him Coach Joe because there's no Coach Joe in
I'll win
here.
the job. Just wait.
Alright, Coach Joe. I'll see how it is. This is just gonna make my experience slower with all these cinematics, I
How do you
swear.
let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play? Because he's got something to prove.
Oh my god, I don't care.
Staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4
Why is
years
your
telling
phone
you
so small? It's either that or your hand's really big.
Yeah, take this.
Alright, Coach Joe.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say,
That's
second you step off this bus,
Jack
you're on a
Ford.
business trip.
But he looks
We
like
got a lot of work to do.
an
So
old
let's get to
version
it.
of Tom Brady. Not really. I don't know who to call him. I don't know what he looks like. Here they go. Who forgot to be playing today? See, last time we played Clemson and
Oh, yeah,
oh, my nose, hold up. Oh.
Hey, Jojo.
Yo, what's up?
Who's weak? I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby. Game day.
Whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is
Still can't believe they
players
don't have
and
Dirty
coaches
Blonde.
only.
Who do we want to play? Florida State, or Oklahoma, Oregon, Texas. Ooh, Texas Tech is gonna be hard. Why is there so many? Should we just play Texas Tech or Texas? Or I want to play Oregon.
I'm here to play Oregon.
What?
The Ducks, yeah.
You?
The Ducks, quick.
Okay. What's your name?
Oh, I thought I didn't put in my name. I forgot. Let's put in another name besides my real name. Let's see. Zeke. No. Isaiah's brother. His name's Zeke. Crap. Oh. I'm not putting my real name. We can put Ryan, bro. Quill. Like freaking Star-Lord. Or Caden. Maybe Caden. Or Lawrence. No, it's like, it sounds like a last name. Patrick? No. Yo, Joe. Joe Burrows. You know, I'll split Caden. Because that sounds right. And I'm spelling Caden a different way. Or is this the regular name? I don't know. I'm spelling Caden that way. I'm gonna be Caden Wilkins. Cause like, look, if I put Williams, it don't work. Cause I like the last name Williams for some reason. Willie, what time time is it? It's 3:12. See, look. So let's put Wilkins, because you know Dominique Wilkins in the NFA. NFA, oh yeah, that's cool. Dominique Wilkins is really a really good NFL player. I said NFA. Wilkins, alright.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
You about to know who I am.
What? Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Scramble.
Oh. Well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or
I'm a
better
team
yet,
player
how
guy,
would your
boy.
teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense, cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As we go about the week, I want to make sure everyone's prepared and ready to do their
I'm
job.
a team player.
So a real team-first, team player guy.
Yeah, sure, you could say that.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
Okay, we don't need to see Isaiah. That looks so constipated, like I swear.
Ready! 30 base.
Wait, what do I press?
Go. Down.
Oh, okay. Actually, I hold R2.
10-2 stop. Now. And 50 plant. And
I know I wasn't supposed to press that. I'm not even reading it. Hold up.
go now. 60 outlaw.
Press and release. Alright, just like.
River. Here we go. 15 body. 15 hit.
I always say bullets.
Here we go. 60 or. That. Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Shoot. Set. 18 Gator. Ready.
I don't get why that don't work.
90, get it.
I'm holding it. What do you want?
On the double. Go. Set, ready? 18, Gator. 5. Come on, set. 10 low. Set, go. Ready.
is pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Hey, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us.
But I like him.
This is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Hey, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Why are my socks so high, bro? Put them down.
Outside, a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers.
What's up, bro?
Patrick Mahomes.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
That don't sound like him. Well, it kind of does, but like...
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like him. I don't exactly say that. For the
right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete.
I like how that never worked.
Would have been a big hitter.
I thought I could scramble and
instead it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off play action. Wilkins. Throwing.
Okay, come on. We need to do better.
The Tigers of LSU looking for their 4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2003 and 2007. They find Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. 1st and 10, LSU. On the ground, Deku. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Wilkins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What did I do?
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
I think I have 2 routes.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
And this is caught inside.
That was lucky.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. That has to be just...
No, hold on.
A gigantic confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback. A long touchdown pass on this opening drive.
And truthfully, it doesn't matter how far the ball travels in the air. It's the end result. When you see the official raise his arms and realize you've completed a touchdown pass, your confidence goes sky high.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this is Keller.
Oh,
Finally be
I'm trying to
taken
hit
down, but
quickly.
not before he reaches the 38. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Keller. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Could have had him, bro.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Look at him block, man.
Going to go with Keller here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Birch into the hands of his receiver Anderson. And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after.
Notification game.
One more time. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Wilkins.
Oh, I'm sure that's the 88.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
If you had known.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. These two teams all tied after one.
What is happening to the plays? Look how they're glitching.
On 2nd and 12, Wilkins.
What happened there? All right, look.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
What?
Looking to throw. Wilkins.
What's happening?
Incomplete after almost
R1 was supposed to go up and take a turn to the right. What the heck?
I know ultimately that
what
feels
is
like a good
happening with the plays?
But I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well and it's picked.
No. Wait.
Of course, they had the
it's
option
a defense, not offense.
They like the result of the play that they just ran, and they like to let them stand.
Hold on, I need to quit. I'm not quitting because I'm raging. I'm quitting because the plays are becoming broken, and I clearly threw at the triangle and he ran a different route, so something's happening here. Alright, franchise. No, not franchise. What is happening? I might have to like get off at 4:09 and I'm over here struggling and it's 3:28.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers.
And by the way, Joey, Patrick Mahomes sounds weird. Like, it don't even sound like him.
What's up,
it don't
bro?
look like him.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you
And
get
this dude does not know who Patrick Mahomes is, though. He's just like, oh, thanks. Like, he's just like, oh my god, Patrick Mahomes. Oh my god. Wow, oh, now we have to
for
pick
the
up.
right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left.
Holding offense.
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the bigger
Wait, what?
or was that the one at the
Oh, I
end of
didn't read the play right. I'm sorry.
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Now left side of the swing pass.
You just
That's
block
going to
yourself
wind up a
yards.
loss of a full 3
Thanks.
yards
Keep
on
moving
first
yards.
down.
Maybe I'll
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
Not that I can't go
Maybe not so cool
hard
with the
on
yardage
you.
lost, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense.
Okay,
there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, finish it off.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
Oh, no.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So well
he's
done
better
there.
right now.
These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm lucky that wasn't a safety.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. And he'll find a little space.
Oh my God, fourth down. Why would we run the ball?
They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a third and long situation forthcoming. To throw on third down, Wilkins. It's caught by Sanders. The 40. He's at the 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
See, look at Randall. Like, look, he has
improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come back on first down.
2 routes.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A 20-yard touchdown. And LSU has taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
29.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Oh my God, dude! If that guy wasn't right there,
if you do that,
that guy was not. If that guy did not break out of that hole, then bro, he would have been down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Back-to-back
plays have him on the move on 1st down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Birch will look to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. The 30, 20, 10. And it's a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense.
Hold up, someone texted me. I think. No. Block all notifications. It wasn't a text, I thought it was. Usually when my phone buzzes, I usually think it's a text.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice
Okay,
return sets
I've
him up
never
pretty
done
good here
something
at the
like that.
30-yard line.
I played Madden mobile today, so
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Oh, okay.
Here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Birch set to pass. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think
he's got him in. Complete.
If it's our offense, I'm going to be mad. That's why I did that.
Holding offense.
Alright, never mind. Better off not getting a touchdown.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out.
Look at that. Look at Randall. Look at Randall's freaking route.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Randall, I didn't pick this play. Corner strike. Randall holds route.
Shotgun snap for Wilkins. Steps away, and he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down. Throwing on second and long. Wilkins going to throw right side here, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Livingston. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, LSU.
What?
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Wilkins forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it.
I want to scramble my heart out.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 40.
I know I can slide,
the coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That play's kind of broken. Because that guy was going to run into his route.
You can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
I love Spider-Man.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd down, it's Wilkins. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Wilkins. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Chase Guillory with his second touchdown here in this first half. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The ball comes out.
And that's what you use it for.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense.
We're going to be ready.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Wilkins. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I want to give him.
LSU fans saying, Marcus who? They lead big as we reach halftime.
Let's go. Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
Team effort. Because I cannot scream with the crowd.
Let's go.
Be a great first half. If we keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away.
Okay, that's what I planned on.
Let's go.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half.
Coach O.
I should have trusted you more.
Thanks, Coach O.
That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Dude, what if they added first person though, bro? That'd be cool.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right.
Oh.
True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
Off the bootleg. Wilkins, he'll buy some time right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. LSU with a 1st and 10. Now Deku. And And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice carry there of 15 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Wilkins throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Livingston, down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Rolling to his right.
That's good. He didn't catch it because I didn't want him to.
Wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
And this will be a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Operating from the gun. Birch throwing the out route incomplete. That's Carlson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That ain't complete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Over the middle, complete. It's Carlson.
That's going to be defensive.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carlson.
Y'all ain't getting
and
that
they do get this
49
across
line.
midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
they were pushing on the left, so I
you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on. In fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Another throw on second down.
I just want to
incomplete as well.
Scramble like an
So
egg.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Wilkins. And he can't find anywhere to go.
I can pass it. I can make it. I wish. Reaches on here.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Let's go, D. Get it.
On 4th down, Wilkins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed.
That's not one-handed.
He pulled it in. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 1st and 10, LSU.
I'm going to come back to you.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilkins. And an alley to run. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilkins. He may try and run for this.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He's been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of 2 semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you'd have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that, because now there's going to be film, and they'll game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far, and as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th, so we'll pump the brakes a little bit, but let's give credit where credit's due. In this ball game, he's been magnificent.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilkins, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week, you know.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else.
It don't matter because already 30+ points and 3 zeros.
Yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason. It's under a heavy rush, and he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Birch. He's going to let it flop. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. I was big all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football.
Randall with
but
the
now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
To throw again on second down. Wilkins. That's going to be caught. And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
From the gun, it's Wilkins. Nowhere to escape.
I didn't get
goes down.
He didn't see it. I should have ran to the right and
stuff. The real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
He lost 4 there, and it's third down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. Wilkins. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Kelvin Brooks there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, these guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
I like how Isaiah Streets wasn't in that game. He's supposed to be, but this game is broken, so.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, big 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the tip. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay.
I hate this part. You know, I like purple more than pink. So.
M. Looking good.
Magenta, purple.
And I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Gay.
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. What? No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name, off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches his horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood.
I don't care.
His dad. Hi. Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game. Yeah, of course. Anything. She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
Boy, you better leave it at 3.
4 touchdowns. Oh. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
It's nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
I don't like this show. It's like waste my time. I don't. Do you think we care about a show? It's 4:02 and I have to get off in about 6 minutes. No, 7 minutes.
Not at all. No, not that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And this, let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do. Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
To be nice, you, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute? Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. So you gotta take a step back. Right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, taking the crowd.
I don't care.
Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. Alright, so breathe. Take it in.
I'm gonna
Trust
sneeze.
me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And bless me. Alright, let's get into the game. Okay. About a screen, come on. I gotta get 4 touchdown passes. That's what I'm focusing on. No more scrambling into the touchdown. We gotta get a touchdown pass.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the LSU Tigers.
I think Street may has to be in here because if he isn't,
one game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. 1st and 10 now, Florida State. carry. This is Will Hoyt. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. For Florida State, they're seeking their 4th national championship. They were winners back in 1993, also in 99, and then most recently back in 2013. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession,
oh my God.
Not what they were seeking.
When your teammates are getting it.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. With one game of college experience now in his pocket, this young quarterback leads the Tigers up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wilkins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away.
He could have ran and
incomplete.
Oh my God, what did I do?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Please show me, how did that happen?
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
I'm still going for it.
Shot taken on 3rd down,
no, we gotta have those 4 touchdown passes.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Because I didn't want to mess up.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. C.J. Trahan, 39 yards.
I thought we had 2-point conversion when we are 2 touchdowns, like 14-0.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Ooh, if he didn't step out, he would have run over.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Will Hoyt. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Off play action. George. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. LSU with a 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on second down, Wilkins.
Let me guess. It's hard freaking offensive line, isn't it?
Down to the 40-yard line.
Of course. Thanks, dude.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense
Third
backwards.
down.
On third down, Wilkins. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That's passing. Can we get a, if it was second down, that should have been second down on that freaking.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me,
see, he freaking pass interference, bro. What the heck? Oh, yeah, that's, not pass interference. Oh my god.
Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they
should
have gotten rid of it and played defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Don't want that to be a first
down.
down.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's basically
looking to throw on 2nd down. George looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Seminoles. Operating from the gun, George. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
56, Mike, 56, 56.
They'll run with Cox. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time.
Yeah, they're going to be kicking field goal, buddy.
From the gun on 3rd down, George. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I need more than
the Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call it from the locker room after every game.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilkins. And that'll be incomplete.
Let me guess. The offense.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And that is caught. It's an LSU. C.J. Trahan. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the gun, Wilkins. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Well, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. The Seminoles here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. George. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw on 2nd down. George looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now George, throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, George. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
That is caught inside the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 1st and goal for the Seminoles. Operating from the gun. George. That's caught. Touchdown. Florida State. LaMichael Brady. As the first half is winding down. As his guys are back within a single score. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you should run in this situation.
Or go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
We're not. Dude, that's a stupid idea to do for a game.
A final shot before break. Wilkins. He'll right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Well, LSU just one half away from a national title. What a story this would be.
Dude, I can't make any promises to pass it to you, Streets, because you're not even on the field.
Right?
What?
Just give me the ball.
See,
right?
he's invisible.
Let me do my thing.
I agree. Got it.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
You're invisible, man. You're not even on the field.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in the second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in it. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And now he has a
That'll
ball
look good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Wilkins on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and 10, LSU. Throwing on 1st down, here's Wilkins. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilkins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. C.J. Trahan, 39 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. LSU lining up here to go for 2. From the gun, Wilkins to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Cool. I don't care.
Protection was great.
I don't
he had
care.
time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though,
I don't
they
really care
were ready.
anymore.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And nothing but daylight.
It don't matter. We're going to win anyway.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Oh, and he'll just fight for the
I hate this game, this game, this game, and this game, this game.
Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of players you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part,
actually, no, don't
you
get the
gotta learn how to
touchdown.
finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cox. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. George. He'll air it out deep. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Wilkins.
Throw the ball, man. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
Well, it was 2nd long.
No, we can't let them get the ball.
They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long for Wilkins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. 2nd and 10 now for Wilkins. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Operating from the gun. Wilkins steps away to his left. And he will have a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And LSU adds on to their advantage. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, He just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back.
That's way past for me to get off.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Florida State offense ready to get their next drive going.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
This is do all the.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. George looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. 1st and 10 now, Florida State. George to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
I get
popped up 14 on that one and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, George got his man complete over the middle. That's Alexander. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, George. That's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Quintero Grant there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
The bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax, let your talents come out, because this is where we're going to find out just how good he is, the biggest drive of his career.
Buying time to his left, and to the 42. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure. And a late score here in this one.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Well, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Ready to get this drive underway. The Seminole offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. George. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I think we're going to
that one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back to throw. George toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Back to the air on 2nd down. George throwing the out route and complete. It's Grant. 12 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. George. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. That's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Radarius Thomas there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. C.J. Trahan, 45 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. LSU lining up here to go for 2. Shotgun snap for Wilkins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
I'm ready. Right there. Tyler, 64. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris.
All right.
It's a story to end all stories behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap in college football until just 9 days ago. For the first time since 2007, the LSU Tigers.
Please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy. As